Akebono has already won the tournament. He lost yesterday, so the Zensho, the 15 straight wins, has eluded him. But Kaiho here coming up needs to win on this 15th day for promotion to Ozeki. And there's a certain amount of interest as to whether Chiyotakai or Tochiazuma, who are neck and neck with 11 wins and 3 losses apiece, will place in the runner-up position. So at the start of day 15, it's a full house here in the Aichi Prefectural Gymnasium in Nagoya. And we go to our first bout, which is between Otsukasa and Kotoryu. Otsukasa has got 8 wins so far. That's Kachikoshi at Maegashira 12. And with Kachikoshi already, he'll stay in the Makuuchi rankings. Kotoryu's got 8 wins already as well. So he's done much better than his last 2 bashos. Last one he had 7 wins, one before that 5. So if he wins this one, or whether he loses it, it's certainly better than his 2 previous bashos. So there's the overarm position, reinforced with the push out. So a combination there of the overarm, the owate, and the belly thrust, the yorikiri, forces Otsukasa out. So that's the final result for Otsukasa, is 8 wins and 7 losses, and 9 wins and 6 losses for Kotoryu. So game performance by Kotoryu, who injured his knee on day 1 against Kaiho. Now Kaiho against Kyokushuzan, these two have fought 7 times previously. Kyokushuzan has won 4 of them. They're both tricky wrestlers, and Kyokushuzan is the more unorthodox of the 2, which there tries an outside leg hook. Kaiho keeps it open. They've both got only 1 hand on the belt, and there's another attempt at a sotogake there. The leg hooks round, it's sotogake. Kaiho trying the, and there's a nice spin over there by Kyokushuzan. Well, that was very neat. There's not a lot of weight difference between these two, about 10 kilos or so, so it was a battle of technique there. And Kyokushuzan there, scoring a final score of 5 wins and 10 losses, exactly the same as his 2 previous basho. So Maegashira 8, he's safe enough for the time being. Now Daizen against Higonoumi, 10 losses apiece for both of these wrestlers. Not a good tournament. Daizen there winning that with a straightforward yorikiri. Gives him 5 wins, 11 losses for Higonoumi. But Daizen at Maegashira 10 will drop perilously close to the bottom of the Maegashira rankings, whereas Higonoumi at Maegashira 5 will be safe enough for a basho or 2. Now Shikishima with 11 losses, bad tournament for him against Tochinonada at Maegashira 3. Shikishima with only 3 wins so far, not a good result at all. And there loses that with those stomach thrusts from Tochinonada. So that was 7 wins for Tochinonada. Shikishima with 12 losses, his worst tournament so far. And Maegashira 12, maybe he'll stay in the Makuuchi division, maybe not, maybe down the Juryo. It's all up to the Banzuke committee to decide. Now, Tokitsuumi has got a good right-sided attack against Takanowaka. He's got a bit of sporting history behind him, played baseball and basketball at school. Many of these wrestlers, of course, did judo, which is, for a while, was compulsory in Japanese schools. And there, a win by Tokitsuumi. Had his head trapped under Takanowaka's arm, but eventually just about managed to extract it as he forced Takanowaka over the side with yorikiri. So 9 wins, Tokitsuumi, good result, and 9 losses for Takanowaka. Toki against Sentoryu. Sentoryu, along with Aminishiki and Takami Sakari, one of a group of 3 who've newly arrived in the Makuuchi division, all doing well. Sentoryu losing there, but that was his 7th loss. His overall score was 8 wins and 7 losses. So that's a good result for his first time in the Makuuchi division. Toki gaining his 6th win. So poorish performance from Toki, but safe enough as he is near the top of the Maegashira ranks. Kaiho getting ready for his match. This is the one that will decide, not this one, but Kaiho's match will decide whether he gets promoted or not. Now, Aminishiki, one of the newcomers, against Tochinohana. They've never fought before, certainly not in the pro ranks. 9 wins for Aminishiki. If he wins this one, he should get a prize. Probably the Fighting Spirit prize, that's the Kanto Sho. That affects his salary. Adds an increment to it. Well, looked like Tochinohana there was trying an inside leg hook, but simply got dumped down by Aminishiki. So 10 wins for Aminishiki. A certain prize, probably the Kanto Sho. And 10 losses for Tochinohana. Much a reversal of his result before, previous basho when he had 12 wins and 3 losses. But he'll slide down the Maegashira rankings, but a lot of promise with that new young wrestler. And he'll be around for a bit, I predict. Now, Akinoshima against Kyokutenho. They've only fought twice before, each has won once. Kyokutenho, Mongolian, although he doesn't show in his sumo, he does pretty straightforward sumo. And that looks like Kyokutenho stepped out. Let's look at that heel. Yes, the heel goes over, you can see that. There's a band of brushed sand around the outside of the ring, and it's very easy to see if a heel touches into it, the sand gets disturbed. Kyokutenho's heel went over, and Akinoshima wins that bout. That's Kachikoshi. Akinoshima, and at Maegashira 1, he'll probably go up to Komusubi rank, so back into the Sanyaku grouping of top wrestlers. Asanowaka against Tamakasuga. Asanowaka moving fast, and there spins Tamakasuga over with that pull drop. Hikiotoshi from those violent exchanges. Asanowaka's 5th win. Same result now as last basho when he had 5 wins and 10 losses. 13th loss for Tamakasuga, and he will almost certainly drop down from his Komusubi position. Now, Tosanoumi against Hayateumi. Hayateumi's got 7 wins. He needs this one for Kachikoshi. In fact, both wrestlers are in the same position, 7-7. Well, that was spectacular. Both wrestlers go flying out. Looked to me like Hayateumi had it. And yes, you can see they stand there, and then when the referee turns to face them, they know they've got the decision, and unless a judge stands up to object, it's a win. So Hayateumi wins, 8 wins and 7 losses. Kachikoshi, and for Tosanoumi, 7 wins and 8 losses. And Akikoshi, and down to the Maegashira ranks. Now Takanonami, 8 losses so far against Chiyotenzan. Chiyotenzan's got 10 wins. 11 wins here. Well, another display of power by the ex-Ozeki wrestler. His previous bout yesterday showed an enormous amount of power when he won. Another example of it there, lifting Chiyotenzan 144 kilos over the edge of the ring with a huge surge of power. Now Kaiho, 10 wins. He needs this one, 11 wins over 3 basho. For promotion Ozeki, he needs 33 wins. And this is the one, if he wins it, will give him 33, fighting Wakanoyama. They've only fought once before. Kaiho won that one. Kaiho with 10 wins, Wakanoyama with 7. If Wakanoyama wins this one, he'll have, almost sidesteps Kaiho. Kaiho there, that's it. Kaiho does it. That's his 11 wins. And after his Yusho, his winning basho performance last basho, is now guaranteed promotion up to Ozeki. So Kaiho from the Tomozuna stable goes up to Ozeki, his 7th, lucky at his 7th attempt, or not so much lucky, he deserved it all the way. He's certainly improved in the last few months, and certainly looks more and more confident and more powerful. So Wakanoyama with Makikoshi and 8 losses. Let's watch that one again. So opening, he almost loses it there. Wakanoyama gets out the way, but Kaiho recovers very quickly, gets his left fist to Wakanoyama's throat, and that fist, that long left arm, shoves him out and over the edge with oshidashi. Very confident looking Kaiho. and no doubt a very happy Kaiho. Well, the wrestlers don't show too much emotion in the ring. They certainly do when they go down and out of the public gaze in the changing rooms. They shout and jump around, but we don't see that now. Oginishiki against Musoyama. Musoyama, one of the shortest lived Ozeki ever. Up to Ozeki and down from Ozeki in 2 bashos. So another loss, 11 losses for Musoyama. And 7th win for Oginishiki. A little bit better than his previous basho. He had 6 wins before. Now this is Shikimori, who's been refereeing. This is his last bout. In sumo, he's been refereeing for 60 years, nearly 60 years. And this is his very last bout. So he's a tate gyoji. That means he's the senior gyoji. Here refereeing between Tochiazuma and Dejima. These two have fought 14 times. Tochiazuma was won 8 of them. Dejima blocked in his initial surge. He needs to keep his feet going. That's the Dayashi. Tries an underarm throw. Tochiazuma weathers that one. Gets his leg behind. Tochiazuma hooks his left leg behind Dejima. That's the kirikaeshi position. If his foot's on the ground, if it's off the ground, it's sotogake. Mixture of the two. Shikimori makes his last winner's promotion and then presents the arrow to the first of the Senshuraku wrestlers winning on the last day. So Tochiazuma, 12 wins and a prize. He'll get the Gino Show, the technique prize for that performance. Certainly improving from basho to basho. Now Chiyotai Kai against Miyabayama. Miyabayama, poor result this time. Can he win this one? And there was a push into a pull down. Chiyotai Kai with 11 wins. That's an Ozeki performance, more or less. And they're notching up his fourth loss and 6th win there for Miyabayama. So well, the referee's just staying on a little bit longer. It's not exactly his last bout. He'll go on to the end. 53 years, according to my records, he's been a referee. Came in sumo as a referee. 11 years old. They start that young and they referee in the very low ranks. And now on to the concluding bout of the Senshuraku, the last day. Akebono against Masashi Maru. They fought 35 times. Akebono's won 20 of them. Akebono's won the title. Masashi Maru's had 9 wins. So-so for the Yokozuna. Another win would make it look a bit more like a Yokozuna type performance, but he has been injured. And Masashi Maru leaning in, low down for the big man. And there he tries for the lower belt hold and then starts to surge up. That's a win there for Masashi Maru. He beats Akebono. So Akebono losing his last 2 bouts, but I guess he wasn't too fussed. He knew he'd got the title. He got the Emperor's Cup. And 10 wins there from Masashi Maru against 5 losses. So the 2 remaining Yokozuna, the 2 non-Japanese, there's the results at the end. Akebono wins with 13-2. Tochiazuma places 2nd with 12-3. Chiyotai Kai and Kaiho with 11-4. Kaiho goes up to Ozeki. Musoyama goes down from Ozeki. Takanonami goes down from Sekiwaki. Takanohana dropped out of the tournament. And prizes went to Takami Sakari. That was the Kanto show. And also Aminishiki. The Outstanding Performer prize went to Kaiho. And the Technique prize went to Tochiazuma. So it's been a very eventful basho. It's been a long time since Akebono won the title. Over 3 years ago, 18 bashos ago. And here's Tokitsukaze presenting the huge 35-kilo cup to Akebono. The Shihai, as the cup's called, is presented to Akebono. And there he is with his wife, Kalina, and his daughter. He's got a daughter and a son, and his supporters group chanting the traditional banzai 3 times. And an emotional Akebono there, taking the cup. So there it is, an eventful tournament. Akebono gets the Yusho